Hello and welcome back to the mat. I'm Tati and today I'll be guiding you through a short yoga sequence which is perfect for desk workers or anyone that spends a lot of time sitting. So we'll be focusing on relieving tension in our shoulders, our neck, our back, pretty much any part that can get quite stiff from spending a lot of time sitting at a desk. You won't need any props for today. And with that I'd say let's get started in a comfortable seated cross-legged position on our mat. Resting your hands on your knees, perhaps closing down your eyes and just tuning in, feeling into your physical body, noticing where you might be holding on to tension, taking note of your posture. Are your shoulders relaxed or are they tensed up? Is your spine straight or are you slouching forward? Just taking note of your physical body here. And inhale, gently open your eyes, placing your hands on your knees, and we're going to flow through a few rounds of shoulder rolls. So rolling the shoulders up and back as you open the chest, just taking nice big round circles. You really want to work on releasing any tension that you might have been holding onto in your shoulders. And then switching the direction of your circles, feeling into your shoulders. Exhale, release. Bring your chin towards your chest. Rolling all the way over towards one side. Drawing your ear towards your shoulder. You can either stay here or place the opposite arm to the mat. And for an even more intense stretch, you can bring the hand to rest on the temple, so you're really feeling the stretch across the side of the neck. And exhale, releasing the hands back onto the knees, slowly rolling your neck back towards center and then over towards the other side. Relaxing your shoulder, letting the ear draw towards that shoulder. Option 1, just staying here with your hands resting on the knees. Option 2, opposite hand comes to the mat. And option 3, placing your hand on your temple, just helping it intensify that side neck stretch even more. Releasing, rolling the head back through center and then just taking a few nice big slow circles, drawing with the chin round in big circles, switching the direction of your circles. It can also be quite nice to close down the eyes to really feel into the sensation, maybe lingering at any spot that feels like it needs a bit of an added stretch. And then releasing, coming back through center, interlacing the fingers and flipping the palms up towards the sky, sinking the shoulders down, breathing in. And exhale, rounding forward, so pressing the palms forward and away from you as you round your elbows. Inhale, open the palms back up towards the sky, breathing in to lengthen. Exhale, round your shoulders, tucking your chin. Inhale and exhale, releasing the interlace of your fingers, cactus your arms, so your elbows and your upper arms are parallel to the mat, breathing in. And exhale, open towards one side, gazing to the side of the mat, breathe in. And exhale over towards the opposite side. And we're going to move between left and right with our inhale and exhale. And you can do this as fast or as slow as you like, trying to sync this with your breath. And one more on each side, breathing in. And then coming back through center, hands on the knees, and flowing through a few rounds of seated cat-cow. So rounding the spine. Inhale, expand the chest as you bend into your elbows, and exhale, rounding forward. Breathing in as you flow between cat and cow. And exhale, release. Finding your way into all fours tabletop position. So your hands are stacked underneath your shoulders, your knees are stacked underneath your hips. And we're just going to flow through a few circles. So really focusing on our wrists now, which can get quite tense from typing or spending a lot of time on our phones or keyboards. So just relieving any tension you might be holding on to by drawing nice big circles. You can either do this with the fingertips facing forward, or now you have the option to face the fingertips to each side of the mat, so that's option 2, and then just gently swaying from left to right. Or option 3, if you want to intensify even more, you can bring the fingertips to face your knees, so your forearms are pointing away from you. And here you might like to stay in stillness, or again the option to rock backwards and forwards. You'll probably feel the more that you go backwards, the more intense the stretch is across your forearm. So whichever of the 3 options you're choosing, just spending a bit of time here, sending the breath into your wrists. And exhale, release, coming to sit in a kneeling position, interlace your fingers and then just rolling out your wrists. That can feel really nice after we've spent a bit of time on our wrists now. Flicking out the fingers, giving the hands a shake, the wrists a shake, maybe even the whole arm, just shaking out any last bit of residual tension that you might have been holding on to. And then exhale, finding back into tabletop. We're just going to spend a brief moment in downward facing dog. So lifting your hips up and back, straightening out the legs as best you can, pedaling by bending into one knee and the other knee. Before finding stillness, letting the chin relax, relaxing the neck. Feeling the sensation of your palms and the fingertips rooting into the earth. And inhale, gazing forward, taking a bend in your knees and lots of little steps all the way to the top of your mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Finding a forward fold, so holding onto opposite elbows and then gently swaying from side to side. So again, this is a really nice pose to let go of any tension that might have been stored, especially in your hips, your hamstrings and your back. You can also feel quite nice for the shoulders, just relax here. And forward fold is also very soothing for our parasympathetic nervous system, so instantly letting go of our stress response and just letting ourselves feel restful here. Inhale, halfway lift, releasing your hands, fingertips on the mat or the shins, finding a flat back. And exhale, folding forward. And from here, placing your left hand on the mat, bending into your left knee. Right arm reaches up towards the sky, finding a standing twist. Breathing in as you either gaze at the ground for balance or up towards the extended right fingertips. Exhale, release. Right hand comes to the mat, bending into your right knee. Left hand either on the hip or reaching that left fingertip all the way up towards the sky. Or gazing down at the mat for stability. And exhale. Release. Good job. We're just going to round the spine, reach the arms up and overhead, breathing in. Exhale, fold. And stepping back into downward facing dog, just for one breath here. Exhale, side out, release. And then bringing the knees wide onto the mat, big toes touch, sinking your hips back and then melting your upper body down, forward resting on the mat, finding into your child's pose. And I really invite you now to let go of any tension, but also any thoughts that you might have been holding on to, allowing yourself to relax. Gifting yourself these next few moments in a restorative child's pose. If you feel your thoughts wander, just bring them back to the sensation of your breath traveling through your body, sending your breath along the back of your spine. Feel the energy traveling through your entire body. And inhale, gently gazing forward, walking your hands back towards your body, and then slowly in your own time either staying here in a kneeling position or finding into a comfortable cross-legged seat, somewhere where that you can sit comfortable for just the next few moments. Resting your hands on your knees, softening the gaze or closing down your eyes. Taking 2 rounds of deep belly breathing, so I invite you now to take a nice deep breath in through your nose, all the way into your belly, and exhale out. Taking another nice deep nourishing breath in, and exhale, release. Sense your spine nice and tall. Feel into your shoulders, which are hopefully feeling a bit more relaxed and at ease. And then keeping the eyes closed, bringing the palms to touch and just rubbing your hands against one another to create some warmth between the palms. So you're rubbing them together quite quickly, creating some heat. And then gently placing your palms on top of your eyes with the eyes still closed. Feeling the warmth of your palms on your eyes. Again, this can feel really soothing if you've been staring at a screen a lot today. And opening the fingertips a few gaps from one another to let some light in. Gently releasing the hands. Bringing the palms to touch at your heart space. And lowering your gaze. Namaste. I really hope that you feel relaxed and have released some tension at the end of this short desk yoga for office worker sequence. If you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. That's a great way for me to know that you are here, which I really appreciate. And for those of you already subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't already, that's the easiest way to not miss any new classes. Also, I am saving up for a new camera setup so that the image quality is a bit better. So if you are able to support with that, even just a really small amount goes a long way. So I've linked that for you in the description below through Buy Me a Coffee. And somewhere on the screen there should be a little QR code popping up too. Otherwise, I'll see you on the mat again real soon. All my love.